that's right. I forgot to open the door.
Hi, Lorraine.
Hi.
Hi. Guys, I'm here today with Lorraine from Connected Families Chiropractic, and Lorraine is going to have a quick talk to us about the reason why chiropractic care is really important in your detoxification process. I personally have been treated by Connected Families Chiropractic, and it's a fantastic way to align everything, but I'll let Lorraine explain a little bit more.
Okay, thanks Maria. I think what we start, as chiropractors we're looking at your nervous system, so which is your brain, your spinal cord and all the spinal nerves, and that's really our control system for our whole body. It's our lifeline really, it's how we interpret life, everything we see, everything we touch, everything we taste, smell, has to come through that system to the brain. The brain talks to the rest of the body, says this is what's going on, this is what you need, and as chiropractors, all we're doing is helping your body to make sure that those messages are flowing properly.
Right.
That we don't have any disconnects in there, where the brain is sort of getting the garbled message. My little boy actually explained that really well. He's on the spectrum, and he said to me, that's just a bit like when the radio's a bit off the channel, isn't it? And the brain's not quite hearing. I said, what a perfect way to describe that. And I think he's 8, so it's simple. Chiropractic is simple, you know. Kids get it really well. Let me just look up here. We've got the stages of care, and the reason we do this, most of us in life function here.
Right.
Sort of from the red being when we've got symptoms, we're feeling, you know, tired, grouchy, sick, maybe we've got pain, maybe we don't. But we oscillate here because we're brought up in a society, a modern society that's learned that we should wait till we get breakdown and then we look to fix it, and then we break down again, and then we fix it. And then most of us are brought up that way. That's the society we're in the West, I should say. So what we do is like people to look at themselves as a whole, that we've got physical stresses, chemical stresses, what we take in through our food, environmental toxins, alcohol, drugs. Then we've got emotional stresses, so we're juggling those all the time, and the body does an amazing job of keeping all those balls in the air. Every now and then one gets out of balance. It could be emotional, it could be environmental toxicity. And we feel out that something in the red. It could be tiredness, it could be pain, it could be headaches, it could be all those things. So what we're doing is looking to go into help your body. We assess the nervous system, find those disconnects, help the body reconnect so it can integrate stresses, which of course helps everything. It helps the immune system is controlled by the nervous system, our detoxification system. Also when we're doing cranials, we're looking at that pump that pumps that fluid around the brain all the way down to the spinal cord, to the sacrum, and back. So that's full of nutrients, it's also full of hormones. So if your pump's not working well, your hormones are out of balance. Your body can't detox when it's out of balance. So there's also a lot of research on a very strong antioxidant, which are those things that come into our body and get rid of those free radicals, those things that are not good for our cells, or they age us, they do things to the body we don't particularly like. They've found that people under regular chiropractic care have very high levels of this very good, powerful antioxidant, which is a lovely thing. And they're trying to figure out why people under chiropractic care tend to get sick less often, and when they do, they get over it very quickly. Less days off work. These are all statistics from insurance companies. They like that stuff. So so that's one of the reasons. Is that we have when your nervous system, it just makes sense. Your nervous system's working well. Your body's producing more of the antioxidant and helping to detox. When you're doing these great detox programs where you're giving the body all the nutrients and everything it wants, there's no point if the connection to the stomach or the bowel where it wants to absorb all those good nutrients isn't talking properly. We can be putting all those great nutrients in but not actually absorbing them. So we really come along and just help the body do what it's already trying to do. We're just helping that innate wisdom that it's got to express itself better, because we accumulate those stresses over life, and sometimes we just need a bit of help because we haven't actually integrated that stress properly. It could be car accident type of stress, sport injury, like I said, the environmental toxins in our food that we don't even realise, and then emotional stress. That's a huge one.
Exactly. And we often are. We are under, we have a huge amount of, you know, work commitments, family commitments, the whole lot together.
Oh,
So
we compress into a day what used to be a month's work, you know, and we expect it snap, 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 you know.
And, you know,
want things
and
instant.
what we were talking about too is the fact that we can't necessarily change all of that. So these are all, you know, complementary therapies that can work together to, that if we can't change our, you know, offload our work requirements, if we can't offload our family commitments and everything, there are things that we can do that will just support the body through that, and that's really the key thing, I think, these days. But,
bringing structures around to help us, you know, to help us function in a high, you know, we really do put a lot of pressure on ourselves, we put pressure on families, mums particularly, and dads, but we do put a lot of pressure on it and what we expect the body to do, and as I say to a lot of mums and dads, we sort of get the car in for its check up and tune up and oil, but we actually don't worry about ourselves. And I say, you know, is your car broken down? No. Then why did you take it? Because I want it to keep working well. But we rely on this. We rely on this body for everything, you know, and yet we don't tend to worry about it till we get down here in the red, and we look to fix it rather than actually doing those things, giving the body
and
a
the recovery
detox.
can be really quick too. You know, that coming up into the zone. Can actually be really, really quite fast as well. That
when you think often those things have been going on for a lifetime and the body has been struggling for a long time, how quickly you can respond and you know, feel a whole lot better.
That's fantastic.
It is. We have an amazing body, you know, we do. We just, I think, need to be very aware about looking after it with, you know, the right foods and those, because I think that's changed hugely too, the type of food we're eating, but that's a whole other topic. The nervous system's still the same, it still requires the same things, but it's getting different fuel put in.
No, that's right. No, well, as you know, that's what we're all about. So look, thanks so much. That's awesome of you to meet with us today, and we'll catch you really soon. So book into a chiropractor. It is something of value. It is something that was in our within our Cleanse to Reset program. Something is a really supportive detoxification option that you can add into your day. Talk to you soon.